Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look on the Toyota Corolla 2017. Now if you want reliable car, fuel efficient, maintenance friendly, this car is yours. So talking about the front face of the car, what we have here is an LED headlight and an LED signal lights. So what's inside the hood? Okay, so inside the hood, so if we see inside the hood, the engine comes from a 4-cylinder 1.8 liter engine. So that's what we have on this car, talking about the engine. So talking about the sides, so what we have here, the wheels is a 205 by 65 at 16 with this model comes from a steel hub with a wheel cover. So what we can see, it's nice looking steel hub with a wheel cover. Okay, so next, as we go at the back of the car, let me open the back of the car, the trunk. So talking about the trunk is very spacious. So this guy is you can put a lot of stuff in here. Like a 40 by 40 box or 20 by 20 box, I mean. So what we can see here is you can fit almost two 20 by 20 box. And then what we have here in the side is it's the stoplight. The stoplight comes from a traditional bulb, and then going on the signal light, it also comes from a traditional bulb, 12 volts traditional bulbs. And then before I forgot, this trim is the Toyota Corolla LE. Toyota Corolla LE. Alright, so going to the back, the passenger inside, so what we see is a very spacious this is a 3-seater back seat. And what you can see here, there is even a free child car seat for you. If you want to buy this car, you have a child car seat. It's a free, and then it will go along with the car if you buy this. All right. So going inside the car, on the driver's side, what we can see here is with a volume control, seat control next, and then next is the voice control. It's a when you look at inside, it's 6 inches infotainment. It's a 6 inches infotainment, and a designated both touchscreen. It's a 6 inches infotainment in designated button. It's a touchscreen, but has a designated button for a volume control and the source. And below is we have here is the climate control is designated button. It's not a touch screen, but has a little screen right there. So if you let me on the car, okay. So what we can see here is there's a uh, level, three level. What we can see is a three section. Okay, there's a three section. The climate control. It's a okay. What we are seeing here, is a three section of the LED in the climate control. So we can see the low button. So there's a low button right here. Low. It's the temperature, the fan, and then the vents. So it depends upon your selection. Okay, so going down, we have a 12 volt socket. So anything, if you have a 12 volt socket with a USB, you can plug it here. But it also has a USB charger and a 3.5 jack that you can use when you're driving and you want to use a earphone. And then what's best for this one is this LE model, the trim. This LE model, Toyota Corolla LE model, has a seated heat. So what you can see right here is you have a high and low heat selection on the. It's only on the front seat, from the passenger seat and on the driver's seat. So this model, talking about the heated comfort in the car, it's very useful here in Canada. But this model, the LE model, has no heated steering wheel. Take note of that. No heated steering wheel. Okay, so looking at the panel, so the panel have a traditional analog RPM gauge, and the kilometer gauge comes from. It also has a little, I think it's a little 3 inches by 2 inches LED monitor for you to look for a display and all of the things. Like for this one, it still has a like you can see right now, has a pre-collision system malfunction, which is little bit the problem is on the tracking control. So there is a pre-collision control. The sensor is not yet a little bit fixed because the sensor is not yet arrived from the dealership. But once it arrived, it's all gone. Like you can see here, it's basically, we can see there's a warning. So talking about the headlights, this is in the right. Of course, this has also its traditional side button on the headlight. It's also some selection. You can put it on the auto mode, so that one of the best thing of this one is has an auto headlight functionality that you can avail on this LE model. Okay, so talking about the safety of the car, so what we have here, this model, this trim, have a cruise control, traction control, line departure assist alert, and a pre-collision alert. So basically, in these safety features, in this cheap, one of the cheapest car in the market, one of the cheapest sedan in the market, you can get all of those great safety features. All right, so if you take a look at this, if you take a look on the outside of the car, you can see the passenger. So this is a standard tent, comes from the dealership, and then has a also a black tent on the back. Okay, so talking about the buttons right here. So if you can see, there's a automatic adjustment on the mirror, the buttons, left, so left, right, and then the up, down, side, left, right, up, down, and then also this one is has a automatic power doors, power windows, I should say, and then power doors. Yeah. So it's have an auto power window for the driver. All right. So this is it. Okay. So this is it. This is what we have. This is what we have in this car model. And if you're very interested in this car, let me know. I have my email address. If you take a look, this is my email address right here, and let me know, and we'll give you a affordable and reliable car with affordable price. Toyota Corolla 2017 LE model. Thank you everyone, and have a good night.